What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. We are in deep water now. Gauntlet Series continues for the Astell Kern, I always mess that up, UW100 Mark II earbuds, or MK2 if you will. Their next opponent, and again, like I said, we're in deep water now, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Now we're getting into the top echelon of my earbud rotation. So the pressure's on. Let's see how they do. Let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see the price, specs, and app breakdowns for each of these earbuds, I'm gonna go ahead and leave links in the description below for my unboxing videos. That way you guys can go ahead, check those out, and then come on back in to enjoy this gauntlet matchup. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out and we'll take a look at them. Whoops. Let's go ahead and start with the Momentum 3s. As you can see, a very small profile earbud. Doesn't protrude out as hardly at all, so it's a very discreet fit to it. Of course, you have the wing tip to help secure it in your ear, and of course you get the proper ear tip. I'm using the CP1025s, I believe is what they are, for the Momentum 3s. That way I get a great seal in combination with the wing, and I get a great seal, great fit. I ain't got to worry about them falling out. I get a nice touch surface here with the Sennheiser logo. I was about to say Senny with their logo. And again, a very, very, very nice, very light fit earbud. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Mark IIs. Whoops. Oh, sorry, it's this one. I turned something on. All right, as you can see here, that pentagon shape. I do like the design of the touch surface, but again, a very chunky earbud, as you can see here, will protrude out your ear a little bit. So if you're taking off something that you got to pull over your head, you want to make sure, or putting something on that's going over your head, that goes over your head, you want to make sure and be aware of if you're wearing these earbuds, be aware that they're in and they could pop out and stuff. But again, despite that, very comfortable. I am rocking the CP360 ear tips with them. And again, very light despite the size, so the weight distribution is fantastic with these. So again, I haven't had a problem with either earbud when wearing them long term. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my phone, and I'm going to show you how these guys both look in the ear. All right, and as you can see here, let me get that straightened out, blow it up a little bit. These are the Momentum 3s, in the ear, as you can see, with the wing tip right here, goes right underneath the cartilage and secures right inside the ear well, so you get a nice secure fit. And of course, with the proper ear tip, you get that great seal, and that helps with, of course, noise canceling or noise isolation in the event, and when regards to the Mark IIs, and just great for sound. Again, you got that nice touch surface there with the Sennheiser logo on it. So very comfortable earbud, and of course in a very discreet style as well. And here we are with the Mark IIs. Again, that pentagon shape, I love it. It's rounded edges, and it just fits my ear perfectly, surprisingly enough. Again, takes up all the ear well, however, so you do get a nice good seal with the proper ear tip, just the natural fit of them. They do protrude out a little bit. However, as I mentioned, I do love the touch surface, the design of it. There, you got your Astell Kern logo. It's kind of the star. The point of the star is kind of off center, so I do like the way they went about creating that. Leaves it a little bit of a it gives a little bit of a different look to it. Allows it to stand out. That's what I'm looking for. It allows it to stand out against other earbuds. Again, very comfortable in the ear. Again, weight distribution fantastic with this earbud for the size. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and continue on with our testing.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're going to start off with the Momentum 3s. As you can see, we are in the Momentum 3 app, or Sennheiser app rather. I have transparency turned on so that way it doesn't sound like I'm yelling at anyone or you guys. And then, of course, as you can see, I am using my personalized settings here. Let me see if they'll allow me to go in and show you guys exactly where it is. Okay. All right. This is my personalized settings. Right here, I went through a battery test for them, and it came up with this one. Now, I can fine tune this one when I want to, which I really like. So I just wanted to show you these guys because it plays music, so you can fine tune. So I need to get out of here in order to do the testing. Yes, let's go. All right, so we are in my personalized setting. I think these are the best sound that I can get out of these guys. I do have an equalizer setting also, but I did some testing between the two, and I think I'll go with this one for this testing. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and turn off transparency mode. All right, and we're going to turn on noise canceling. All right, noise canceling is turned on. Definitely can tell the difference. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and just jump into our music. Since I can't show you guys an equalizer setting, we're just going to go right into that one here. And then let's just make sure we had our optimum listening level first. Okay, there we go. All right, and let's get to it. All right, right out the bat, nice bright sound. Vocals sound very clean, very clear. Again, piano sounds nice and crisp on the keys. Got the echoing detail, so that's always important. Again, right now it sounds like the singer's right in front of me. Now we bring it into string instruments. All right, now this sound stage is widening out. Nice sound from them, very clean. Got the bass rumble from the cello. Nice detail, I like that. Again, the vocalist sounds like she's right here in front of me. Okay, and then all the instruments are around. Now, here comes the chorus. Now it sounds like they're on both sides of me, which is very cool. I like the way that works. But again, still got balanced sound. The string instruments in the background. You get detail from them, which is, I like that. The depth, you can tell the depth between them, between the singers and the instruments. Very, very clean sound. I like the way they did that. I really do. I'm quite sure the other ones did it. Excuse me. The other ones did it as well. I just really didn't focus on that, and that's very impressive. All right, so let's go ahead and get into E40. Jumping right in. bass knock, sub bass rumble, hits and fades slowly. Nice. Okay, T-Pain in with that auto tune. Okay. And again, that tinny sound, I don't know, it might be my ear. It might be catching my ear a certain way, but that tinny sound is there. I don't know if it's by design of the auto tune, but it's got that tinny hit right there. Other than that, the vocals are clear. The bass, again, like I said, bass hit, that bass sub bass rumble, fantastic. Here comes E40. All right, again, very clean vocals. Yeah, I'm back here nodding or bobbing my head. This is so great. Sounds good. Oh my goodness. Okay, again, just a great sound. Just a really great sound there. All right, let's, love that bass, love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Going Home. Let's do it. All right, again, nice warm start off. Got the sub bass rumble from the keyboard. Got the drums hitting nicely. And here comes the lead saxophone, very crisp. Again, still got that balance, but you can feel the depth in it. Very clean. Man, I'm really enjoying that. That's a very crisp sounding saxophone. All right, here we go with the high note. Nice, very nice. Not too sharp, but nice and crisp. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Soundstage opens up. It's a great sound, man. This is so good. Very clean sounding. Oh man, that sounds so good. Oh. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna put the Mark IIs or the MK2s, run them through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Mark IIs up in the air and we're in their app, getting ready to go through the sound test. As you can see, I have ambient sound turned on. It is turned all the way up to 4, so that way I'm really not yelling at anybody. So, like I said, we can't split screen this, so I do have the audio or music in a pop-up window. So we're gonna close that down real quick. I just wanted to show you real fast. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and turn off ambient mode, which then gives these sort of a passive noise canceling setup, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and turn that on. All right, got the chime. The ambient is turned off. You can definitely hear the difference there. So this is my equalizer setting. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys here. If you want to test it and see how you like it, hold it there. You can pause it here and then check it out and then let me know what you think. Or if you have other ones to suggest, go ahead and leave that in the comments. All right, so we'll go ahead. We got our music queued up. We are in our optimum listening level already. Yep, right there. All right, so let's go. All right, already nice natural volume. I like that. Nice clean vocals. Again, she's right here in front of me. It sounds like it. The piano sounds nice and crisp. Okay. The echoing is there, but it's not as, it's a detail that I like. All right, now here we go with the rest of the string instruments as the backdrop, in the background rather. Soundstage opens up. Okay. You get some of the cello sub bass, but not a lot. So they're not emphasizing the lows. But yeah, still, string instruments sound very crisp. Nice balanced soundstage. Now here we go with the chorus. Again, now I went from being right here in front of me to now I have vocals on both sides of me. I like the way it does that. Again, nice balance with the soundstage. Very clean sound. Again, I like the sound of this song. I mean, like I said, it didn't have the bass, sub bass from the cello, but again, that's not what they were in this song. They were emphasizing more on the mids and highs, and it really represented itself well in this song. All right, let's go ahead and go over to E40. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Again, got that bass bump. They got that bass thump. It hits you, but that sub bass does not stay long. It dissipates just as quick. Again, we got T-Pain in that auto tune with these earbuds. It just hits me different. Still, vocals are very crystal, very clean, very clear, crystal almost. Nice volume. I just wish that bass was a little bit more powerful. And that sub bass stayed a little longer. All right, here we got E40. Again, then vocals crystal clear. I'm liking it. Just that the thing that gets me is just that bass. The only thing that gets me is the lack of the bass. It hits, but it doesn't thump. It doesn't. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like that it gives you that knock upside the head type. I mean, like I said, it knocks, you hear it, but it's not powerful enough for me, for my taste anyway. Again, this is my opinion. Some people I may be perfect for them, and that's fantastic, but for me, I would expect that to be just a little bit more stronger of a bass, and then that sub bass would stay us a little longer. All right, let's go ahead and go into Going Home. Went past it. What are you doing, R? What are you doing? All right, here we go. All right. Kind of a cold start off. Again, that sub bass for the keyboard is next to not there. The bass from the drums is very slight, but the saxophone sounds nice and sharp. Very clean sound from that. Again, a good listen though, a very good listen. Let's not take away from that. But here comes that high note. Oh yeah, very nice. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Again, soundstage opens up nicely. You got depth. You can definitely tell the depth in there. But again, it's not as warm as I would like it, but it's still a really good listen. Again, one of the songs that you could take either way. Don't have too much bass. Don't have enough. Turn down the bass rather, and just focus on the mids and highs. Or you can add a little bass to give it a little warm sound, and it will just sound fantastic. It sounds good either way. In my opinion, I like it a little warmer, a little bit more bass from the drums, the keyboard, and it would sound. But other than that, they sound really good in that song. wasn't the setting, that it wasn't giving me what I wanted personally. Again, it could be fantastic for others, and that's great, but that's how I feel about these. So, all right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then I'll come back with my pick. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my pick of this Gauntlet Series episode, where we got the Astell Kern AK UW100MKIIs, or Mark IIs as I like to call them. They're going up against the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, and let's go ahead and talk about each. We'll start off with the Momentum 3s. Again, I use my personalized sound setting, and I got great audio out of it. The bass was fantastic. Let's go ahead. First of all, let's go ahead and go song by song. When you talk about the first song, Old Money, got a nice balance of the instruments. In the background, the vocals, again, started here in the beginning when you had just the lead singer, sound like she was right in front of you, and then when the chorus came in, it sounded, they kind of like sound like it was all around you at that point, which was if you pay attention to that, that's very fun. And I like to hear that. That means you're getting almost like that spatial audio feel to it. And of course, you got the sub bass rumble out of the cello when it came up, when it was this time. You got that. Again, nice, the string instruments in the background, fantastic sounding. And then, of course, it was just a nice sound, nice balance, and nice wide sound stage all the way through. Now, we go over to E40 song. That bass was impressive. All right, it hit, not only did it hit, it knocked you upside the head, and then the sub bass rumble was there, and it didn't dissipate, it didn't go away too fast, which I really thoroughly enjoyed about that. And then again, of course, the clean vocals and everything like that. Again, I think that auto tune just hits my ear different. I just think I had that problem before. I tried it in other earbuds. I think it's just my ear. I don't know, man. It hits my ear different, but it's still crystal clear vocals on that end as well. And then going into the final song, Going Home, nice crisp lead saxophone. I did get my bass from the keyboard. At the beginning, there's a sub bass rumble, but I did get that. The detailing was there. I got a good bass from the drums, and of course, the lead saxophone was very crisp. And of course, when the background instruments came in, widened out the sound stage perfectly, gave it I had a nice warm sound out of these guys when it came to that third song. And I really enjoyed it. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over. We're going to talk about the Mark IIs. Excuse me. Again, great sound from the first song. Again, the first song was more to the mids and highs, and it represented itself well there. Nice, clean, clear vocals. The background instruments were nice and detailed. Sound spaced out very nicely. The sound stage was, and then. Of course, the piano at the beginning, let's not forget about him. That was a crisp keys that they were hitting. You got the detailing with the echoing when they were singing, and then when the piano keys were playing. So you got that. And then, of course, again, another seemed like a spatial audio type feel when it came into the vocalist and the chorus. The first vocalist, I don't know, it was sounding like they were right in front of me. She was right in front of me, rather. Than when the chorus came in, they sounded like they were all on both sides of me. So again, that's something that I picked up on while listening to it. I don't know if anyone pays attention to that type of stuff, but I did in that song. All right, going into E40 song, our second song. Again, you got the bass knock, but the sub bass rumble was here and gone too fast for my opinion. Again, great crystal clear vocals on both E40 and T-Pain. It's just that auto tune. I remember I mentioned it with the Momentum 3s, but it was magnified with this song because of the fact that it more leans towards the mids and highs. So that auto tune pitch that was hitting my ear wrong, it was magnified with these guys. I don't know, it just hits my ear wrong. I don't want to blame it on the earbuds because I'm getting it from multiple ones, so I'm not going to blame the earbuds for it. But it just hits my ear wrong, to be honest. All right, so but other than that, crystal clear vocals. I just wish it had more bass to it. I'm gonna have to figure that out. All right, let's go on to the third song again. Now that song there, it would sound fantastic on these. I mean, granted, it didn't have my bass at the beginning. It didn't have the bass from the drums as prominent, and didn't have that warmth from that. But still, it was a really good listen. Very clean, with the lead saxophone was nice and sharp, especially on the high note. Now again, and then once you brought in the rest of the instruments, the balance was there, the separation was there between them. It was a really good listen. And like I said, that song, in my opinion, can be played the way it comes through on these earbuds and the way it comes through on the the Momentum 3s, and you can enjoy it either way. So I'm not going to knock it on that one because it was always a good listen. All right, so now what we're going to do is, we come in and I'm going to let you know who my pick is. So if I had to pick one of these guys to use for a day, and I only got these two to go with. Now, granted, they both got great sounds in their own way. I'm going to have to go with the Momentum 3s. I'm going to have to say that because I love the warm sound and I love the bass. If I could figure out a way to fine tune the Mark IIs to give me good bass like I like it, now we got it. But as of right now, even in the V shape, which usually gives me great bass and great highs, great, I get that combination. I'm not getting it out of them. I'm gonna have to figure something out. But in this one, I will have to go with the Momentum 3s. They give me everything I need out of it, especially in that personalized setting. Again, I want to keep it 100. I am using that. I'm not using the graphic equalizer that they have in the app, but they give me the volume that I want. I get the bass that I want. I got the clarity that I want. With the Mark IIs, I get the clarity and that I want. I get the volume that I want. I do not get the bass that I want. So that would be the reason why I would go with the Momentum 3s. It's been a great head-to-head, though. Let's continue. All right, and this has been the episode, number 4 of the Gauntlet Series for the Astell Kern AK UW100MKII or MK2 earbuds. Man, that's a mouthful. Their opponent in this one is the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. If you like what you see here, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this Gauntlet Series and have other Gauntlet Series lined up, not to mention unboxings and head-to-head subscriber requested videos and things of that nature, go ahead and hit the subscribe button rather, but of course hit the like button and then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.